Festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Opening day baseball on the show. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Philadelphia Phillies, with major expectations, they're among the favorites this season. Chris, they'd love to build on that postseason appearance from last year. Do you think it can be a springboard for them?
I do, Boog, because this team has already got the building blocks in place, and you make the postseason, you know you've got a shot at the title. So the experience will definitely help them this time around. But it's a long season, and they're going to have to do the little things right and stay consistently on top of their game. And that's the best way to take home the Commissioner's Trophy, in my opinion.
And now,
all right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Philadelphia Phillies.
So, almost ready to get underway. And today's starting pitcher, Christopher Sanchez.
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year, a sub-350 ERA. And, you know, guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub-twos, they're dominating. But when you can have that kind of consistency, you know you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, you know, good season last year, opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
Dive, and he's got it. Flips it from the ground. That's one. To first. Double play. Nicely done.
Perfectly timed dive right there to knock the ball down. He gets up and flips it to the second baseman to start that 4-6-3 double play. Tell you what, that is the pitcher's best play.
And in scoring position with two away. Here's a big power threat. Brett Myers. Trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. And a good eye there. Sale, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Here comes a pitch. Runner at second, 2 down here on opening day. Pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
And another ball.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Sale delivers, and he walked him.
Inside, ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Batting 5th, the designated hitter.
So 2 on with 2 away. Kyle Schwarber now at the plate. Turner, the lead runner at second. Myers at first, 2 out of the inning. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
And now Matt Olson up to hit.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
The pitch. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. The throw to third. And he's out.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. That's an excellent job by this guy to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now, for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never want to lose a runner in scoring position by making it out at third base.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter now, Brett Myers. Looking for his first big league hit right here. There's a strike.
Well, these Phillies just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat. He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Inside, almost got him. And downstairs. And down on strikes. 1 out.
It's his first strikeout at this level, but it definitely won't be his last. So, you know, these are...
Here's Austin Riley. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. Stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the...
First and second, 2 down. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brett Myers.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Breaking ball inside. Ball 1. Home team down a run here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Next offering is in for a strike. On the corner for a strike. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
2 on, 2 outs. Backed off the plate that time. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
Sale ready. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Out there to center. Harris racing after it. Nice grab on the run. And that will end the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. We're through 5. It's the Braves 3 and the Phillies 2. Here's Matt Olson.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Myers squeezes it, and that'll do it. Down in order go the Braves, but they still lead at 3-2. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder Brett Myers. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. Brett Myers with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get here.
Ground ball right side. There's one. Over to first, but it's offline.
Well, he had the chance at turning two right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the ball as he tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice. Well, his first save of the season is in the books, and that was a nice job of him coming in the game and closing it out.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
2024 Philadelphia Phillies.
So just about set now. And today's starting pitcher, Zach Wheeler.
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
Man at first. Next to hit, Ha-Sung Kim. Swing and a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The throw in.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
We head to the bottom of the second, and digging in for Philadelphia, Brett Myers. Elder back to work. That misses the zone, and that is ball one. Wouldn't chase that time. And he deals. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. The wind of the pitch. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Myers gets his lead at first with nobody out. Ground ball right side, could be two. The toss to second, on to Olsen. That's two.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
At the plate, Brett Myers. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Brett Myers.
Foul ball. Two down, nobody on here in the second game of the series. Line drive, base hit.
Find the ball, find the ball.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. The ball absolutely jumped off the bat on that swing. Kind of made my eyes light up, and the data we're getting doesn't disappoint in the slightest. 116 miles per hour exit velocity.
Runner on the go. Bounce to the right. Albies throws to first in time. That's the third out. Phillies strand one. They're down 1-0. So one out, nobody on. Brett Myers getting ready to hit.
Myers.
Strike one.
Love coming to Citizens Bank Park. Best ice cream in all of the league at the press level. It's only been around since 2004, but plenty of awesome history here already. It's the only stadium with multiple postseason no-hitters. Remember, Roy Halladay did it back in 2010, and the Houston Astros threw a combined no-no in Game 4 of the 2022 World Series.
Next pitch is outside.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And now it's 3-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Harris makes the grab, and there's two gone.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gap.
2 on with 1 out. Now in for the Braves, Austin Riley. And that one in the air center field. Myers drifts towards it. Drops into the glove. Both runners tagging. Throw is offline, and he scores. 4-2 now.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
1 down. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Brett Myers. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Check swing, but he went too far. It's 0-1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Tied at 4. Pitch misses. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
And now it's even up.
2-2.
And another ball. Kyle Schwarber waits on deck. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first, and they get the out.
It's such a great feeling when a team can rely on their shortstop to make a play like that. It builds up confidence for everyone on his team. Well, his first save of the season is in the books, and that was a nice job of him coming in the game and closing it out. He's off and running now.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. The Phillies hang on to win it for Chris Singleton. Here in Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park, we're ready for MLB The Show's Game of the Week. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a 3-game set. They've split the first 2, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go. And on the hill here today, Jesus Luzardo. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Brett Myers at the plate now. That's ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down. All eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
2 on, 1 out. And another ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That one finds the zone. It's 2-2. 1 out. Runners at first and second. And there's a ball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Too low, ball 4, and he's walked another.
Well, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
So bases loaded with 1 away. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Ground ball to first, could be 2. Olsen to second, return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
And here's the rookie catcher, Blake Bolden. 2 outs, bases empty. Line drive, that's a base hit out of the left center field.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Base hit. Lead runner around second. To third. And he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning.
Well, he tried to be aggressive, see if he could get that much closer to home plate, but an absolutely perfect throw from the outfield. Exciting play to end the inning.
And now it's going to be Brett Myers. He reached out a walk his first time.
Number 7, Brett Myers.
That's in there. Strike 1. There's a swing and a drive. His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if he's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Here's Austin Riley.
For Atlanta.
Bases empty, 1 away. Here in the third and final game of the series.
Riley.
And a seed into center. That's a base hit.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
That one ripped. And a base hit. Around second is Riley. Throw into third. The tag out.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. That's an excellent job by this guy to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now, for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never want to lose a runner in.
So 2 away with nobody on. Brett Myers stands in for the Phillies. He's already homered in this game. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Nothing across here this half. 5 innings complete. All tied up at 3 apiece. Go ahead run on base. Now batting Jurickson Profar. Man on second, 2 down. Ripped into center, base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Here comes the throw. He will score, and the Braves take the lead. It's 4-3. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in, I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there.
Back here, Citizens Bank Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Phillies, Brett Myers. And a pitch. Outside. Bummer. 30 years old now, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. There's a strike. 95 of that one.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Throw on to Olsen. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Kyle.
So 2 down, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Brett Myers. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch misses. Fought off foul. Now one miss. With the tying run at the plate here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. They're down to their final strike.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
1 strike away. And another ball.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
And the tying run is on base.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Up next for Philadelphia, the designated hitter.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And now the DH, Kyle Schwarber. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Popped up. Riley drifts towards it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves with the rubber match of this 3-game series.
This is a huge win to take this series on the road before heading back home. You go home feeling good about yourselves. You've got some good momentum. But at home, you also have a higher expectation to play well. So they're going to have to maintain the focus because those fans are expecting a lot.
A 7-5 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Schaub. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the Philadelphia Phillies.
And now,
first pitch coming your way next.
2024 Philadelphia Phillies.
All right, just about set to go. Starting on the mound in this one, Aaron Nola.
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA. And you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out. And not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club. He was all over that one. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I'll tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Lead runner makes the turn at second. The throw in, and he's out. down, and that ends the inning.
It's always a big risk when you try to take third with 2 outs, but that outfielder had perfect technique, and the throw was on the money. It takes a perfect one to get him. Great job to win the inning.
Back at Citizens Bank Park. And towing the slab in this one, Brady Singer. How about a scouting report on him?
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because, you know, guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Stevenson to first. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. One hit in the inning, a solo homer. We move on to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. It's the Reds 2 and the Phillies 1. And now Brett Myers. 0 for 1 so far. Harper runs. Pitches low. Throw there. Safe.
He had that base stolen as soon as he broke for second. Such a huge lead. The pitcher's got to find a way to help out his catcher, especially if he doesn't have a great throwing arm. Step off the rubber, shrink that lead, somehow create a little bit more time where maybe you can prevent that stolen base.
One down, Phillies down a run. That pitch gets the inside corner, and the count 1-1. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And the righty deals. And that's outside. 2-2.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. He's just not able to square it up.
Got him. Now 2 out.
Oh, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that.
So 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Brett Myers. This guy with light tower power. And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball 1. The Phillies down by a run. Last half of inning number 5. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Offense held in check there. We're through 5. It's the Reds 2 and the Phillies 1. Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds.
Tyler Stevenson.
The wind of the pitch. Back up the middle and a base hit.
Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting.
Back here in Philadelphia, and now the center fielder, Brett Myers. The pitch. Ball 1 there.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Righty to the plate.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
At the belt and fires. And a foul ball. The 1-2. And another ball.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Wouldn't chase that time. Got him looking. And there's one away.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi, and we've got a major league debut on the mound in this one, Chris. And always interesting to see how that goes, but I'm sure there's a mix of excitement and nerves running through him right now. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's going to be Spencer Steer. The 0-2. Base hit, center field.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like...
Brett Myers stands in for the Phillies. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Burns, a 6'3" righty. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And another ball. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
Fought off foul. Myers stays alive.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Runner on the move. There's a ball. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Man at second. And that's too high. Ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And now it is JT Realmuto. Double steal. Pitch in for a strike.
Get out.
Throw to third. Too late. Save. Double steal.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. It wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
And the pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Now a pop-up on the infield. Suarez under it. Makes the grab for the second out.
Man, it's so frustrating. You got a couple of runners on. You want to try to drive in at least one run. Maybe you get a little too big with the swing. Pops out right there, and I tell you what, nobody's more frustrated with that at bat than him.
Righty delivers. On the ground to third. Suarez sends it across to first, and that is the inning. 2 left on. We head on down to the top of the third. No score. Back here in Philadelphia, here's some real power at the plate. Brett Myers. Burns back to work. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. They must be going crazy in the dugout. And they jump ahead in the fourth. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, then you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
One gone, runner at first. Dane Myers, the next to hit for the Reds. Kicks and deals. That one laced to center and a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The throw in, and he's out.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. That's an excellent job by this guy to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now, for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never want to lose a runner in score.
Bottom of the inning. Now it's the power speed combo. Brett Myers. Wide in the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Just missed.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Ripped on the ground to second. Gets it to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
The designated hitter, Kyle.
Brett Myers stands in for the Phillies.
Up next,
he's already homered in this game.
The center fielder, Brett Myers.
Hit hard, that gets through. Lead runner around second to third, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
One away, runners at second and third. Here's the Phillies DH calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 2 away.
Got to give him a huge amount of credit on the mound right there. He got squeezed a little bit on the pitch right before that one. You know it should have been a strike. Everyone in the building knew that it should have been a strike, but he didn't let it get to him and throw him off his game. Came back with another good pitch for the punch out with the bases loaded. That's good pitching right there.
2 outs. And that one is lifted in the air.
Go, 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 go!
Tracks it down for the out. And that's the third out. Phillies leave them loaded. They're still out in front 5-2. All set to start the 9th in this one. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Nathaniel Lowe. Liner, base hit.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day.
Painter with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Play ball.
And welcome in if you're just joining us.
Leading off
along with Chris Singleton. I'm John. And here's the rookie center fielder, Brett Myers. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Wouldn't chase that time. Up and in, 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
The 2-1. That's down and in. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He sends it out of here. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 4-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
All set for the start of the inning. Now here is Spencer Steer.
Spencer.
Boog, here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
Line drive. Snags it on the run. And there's one away.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
And now the big-time power threat, Brett Myers. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Steer going back on this one. And that one is out of here. So he just clears the wall. His second home run of the game. And they add a run. It's 5-zip.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy. His bat looks like it's in the zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on it and hit the ball out to any part of the park.
Now
base is empty, one away. Here's the center fielder, T.J. Friedl. Into center and a base hit. Around first and hustling for second. Not in time, it's a double.
You got to get on your horse and get to that ball and get it back in because he's going to come barreling around.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. And here is Brett Myers. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. That one way inside.
This kid's power really stands out. Even though he's a top prospect, I still thought it was going to take time before he started to hit bombs, but I was wrong. I didn't think he'd be able to adjust this quickly.
Hey, you can do it. No better. Let's go.
Next pitch is outside.
Booga, never got to play at Citizens Bank Park in my career, just the old Veterans Stadium in Philadelphia, but the crowds here are just as energetic now as they were at that old park. And trust me, as an outfielder visiting town, you're going to hear it from the fans out there in the bleachers.
And another ball.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
And that's ball 4.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Max Kepler at the plate. High fly ball out to left field. Steer makes the play. Runner tags from third. The throw is off line, and he's in to score. And it's now a 6-run lead.
Well, that can be a tough one with the bases loaded. You can try to do too much, but there he didn't. He stayed within himself. He got that run in with the sac fly. Would have been nice if the runners behind could have advanced, but they'll take what they got.
The 1-2. Got him swinging. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. 5 innings complete. It's the Phillies 6 and the Reds nothing. TJ Friedel, the next to hit.
The center fielder.
Low over at second, 1 down.
Friedel.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Myers flashes the leather on the run and catch.
Now batting. Catcher. Jose.
And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Brett Myers. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
And that one fouled off. Two outs. Just off the outside edge. And the count even 1-1. Good eye right there. And here it comes. Ripped on a line. And foul ball.
Just couldn't keep it fair down that right field line. And with his speed, if that's a fair ball, it's 2, maybe 3 bases.
The pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Right-hander kicks, deals, and it's filled up.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Fly ball down the line, and it's a foul ball, but it had the distance. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Kicks and fires. So now 2 on and 2 outs. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Here comes Schwarber around third.
Well done. Drives in the run. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
So first and second with 2 outs. Here's the third baseman, Edmundo Sosa. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move to the right side. They take the force out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Phillies 7 and the Reds nothing.
These players just want to keep it rolling right now. You win this series, you got another team coming in, and you want to do exactly the same. Maybe even push a little further, get yourself a sweep. You know the fans are going to be behind this club. They've been playing really well, and these players, you can tell they feel the energy these fans bring to the ballpark.
This one ends 7-0. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show has an NL East matchup. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Washington Nationals. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And towing the slab in this one, Cade Cavalli. What do you look for here?
He's off to a good start, getting a win in his first start of the season, and so lifted a little bit of pressure. Right here, it's all about getting win number 2.
Brett Myers in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. There's a strike at the knees.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
2 on, 1 out.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
On the ground to second, might be 2. Flips it for 1. Over to first, safe.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
The designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Oh, he jumped the gun for second. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. Now it'll be Washington's turn. It's a scoreless ball game. Back in Washington, D.C. And starting in this one, Zach Wheeler. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago.
Oh, when your numbers are coming in under 3 as a starting pitcher that's going out there every 4th or 5th day, taking the ball, competing against really good big league hitters, it's extremely impressive. And you wonder what he figured out last year that he can carry into this season that can help him to maintain that number or even drop it lower. We'll see, but we know he's got good stuff, and he should be really good in this one today.
And that one fouled off. And now it's 1-2. Got him looking. And that is a big first out.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got
Dylan Lytle digging in for the Nationals. This one in the air, center field. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
The batter, the catcher.
So 2 down. Here's a big power threat. Brett Myers. He's a guy who does it all. Swing and a ball lifted left field. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Phillies 4 and the Nats 1. Brett Myers stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
You know, these Phils showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers say they've only chased at pitches outside the zone a little more than 10% of the time, which is excellent.
Right-handed reliever. And another ball.
So those numbers I just mentioned tell me they've been really smart at the plate. They're feasting on the healthy stuff and avoiding the junk. Kind of sounds like your diet, Boo.
Nope.
Wouldn't chase that time. Next offering is in for a strike. Runner at first with no outs here. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one carrying. Grabs it right up against the wall.
Now batting, designated hitter, Kyle.
One out, base is empty. And now Brett Myers. A switch hitter batting right. Strike one. One out, base is empty. Left field, way back there. That's back. And caught on the warning track.
The batter, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
And we're back. We head to the bottom of the ninth. Up now for Washington, Dylan Lytle. The line to kick the pitch. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, they're on. It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark and just sometimes things.
Live from Nationals Park in Washington, D.C., the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Washington Nationals. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton on the call, and singing the big bat in the lineup so far this year, Brett Myers.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the pillars of this lineup, and when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. So almost ready to get underway, and today's starting pitcher, Zach Littell.
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Brett Myers in the box now. No balls and a strike. Strike 2.
0-2.
The pitch just misses. Going to count 1 and 2.
Well, clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought he caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's not up.
And now the count is even. Harper, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 3 and 2. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one is back. Tattooed to Tater Town and gone. And they jump out front. It's 2-0.
The count was full, but he was ready to swing it. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
2 outs, base is empty. Hebert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals. 2 down, nobody on. And that's a base hit.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive.
Man at first, Brett Myers will hit next. He's already homered in this game. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
I'm impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count. Then you can play around a little bit more as the bat expands.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Fastball almost got him there.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
The next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the righty deals. And another ball. Runner at first with no outs here. That's hard hit on the line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Around second is Harper. And he's got a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Kyle Schwarber.
Lifted in the air, right field. Brings it in. Both runners tagging from second and third. The tag, safe. It's 3-zip.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seat spot. He'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
So 1 gone with a runner at third. Here's the Phillies catcher, JT Realmuto. Towards first. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
Now batting, the left fielder.
2 outs, runner at first. And digging in for Philadelphia, Brett Myers. On the ground. And that one finds its way through. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
First and second, 2 down. Kyle Schwarber. Oh, look at this. Throws from the seat of his pants, and very nicely done for the out.
First, it looks like making the stop is the hardest part, but feeding to the pitcher on the move, I think even tougher. Great job of hitting that moving target. They're going to be fired up in the dugout.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jacob Young. The Phils leading by 4 here in the second game of the series. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Back here in Nationals Park, top of inning number 7. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brett Myers. Tries to hold up, appeal to first. No swing, he held up. Patrick Johnson with the call there. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Well, these Phillies doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Only 2 strikeouts.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 7-3. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Brett Myers.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Parker back to work. And first offering is fouled off. And that's in the dirt. And he chases that one. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Very frustrating right there, as the ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
A 7-5 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Less than 2 miles south of the United States Capitol, welcome to Nationals Park. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Washington Nationals. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Philadelphia Phillies have taken the first 2 games of this series, and today they'll go for the sweep. They played well, Chris, and they're looking for more of the same in this one.
Yeah, they've been the side shaking hands on the field after each game so far. Played solid baseball to earn those wins, as you said, but every game offers up its own unique challenges, so we'll see what those are today.
Just about set to go now, and on the hill, Miles Michaelis. Chris, he's looking for a bounce back this season.
Yeah, really struggled last year, and it was one of those seasons that you just want to flush, but I think you have to remember and take the opportunity when you do struggle to really.
Now this one gets through, and he can't come up with it. The throw into second, and he's in there. A run comes in on the play.
That is good. The designated hitter.
Well, that right there is a pretty clear example of why making a clean, on-target throw back into the infield is so critical, but so many times it's easily overlooked. You can't be careless about it as an outfielder. Doesn't matter if you're throwing to a base or a cutoff, you have to give them something that they can handle. That cost them a run as a result.
0-2 now. Got him swinging. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. So they get 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 left on base. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Phillies 1 and the Nationals nothing. Back here with my pal Singy, and today's starter, Aaron Nola. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, this guy's coming off a season where fell short of 200 strikeouts, which is kind of the ultimate for pitchers to get to that level. And It just tells you how nasty his stuff is, but it also leaves a little bit on the table for him to come out this season and make sure that he gets over that number so that he can go into the offseason feeling like I'm in a pretty special group.
Back in Washington, D.C. as we go to the last of the third. And here's the DH for Washington. Jose Tena. Myers hauls it in, and there's one away.
Number 9.
Base is empty with 2 away. And now it's Luis Garcia. On a line, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
The batter, number 5.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got it.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 6. Stepping in the long ball threat, Brett Myers. The pitch. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Left-hand batter waits. Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-2. Runner takes off for third. Pitch misses in.
Come on, get out.
Runner
Get out.
third.
Get out.
He's safe.
In this game, you got to take what the other team is giving you. And right there, they were giving him a steal at third base. Didn't check his lead. Catcher doesn't throw very well. So you got to take that bag, get your team that much closer to scoring a run.
Let her in. Let's go.
Payoff pitch. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call. He probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. And a pitch. Ground ball left side. Oh, what a stop to first. Pretty nice play there.
Third basemen have to be so quick with their first step reactions. Hot shots like that. That's why they call it the hot corner. That's a perfect example, though. There's no way he gloves that one if he's not dialed in, anticipating something coming his way.
So 1 out, nobody on. And now for the Phillies, Brett Myers. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Right through there for a strike. Lovelady, 28 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2016. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. One down, base is empty. That one not close. Now 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Not even close there. And now it's 3-2. That one is inside ball 4. And I mean, oh, so close.
Trying to work his way back into the count right there, but so much for that. Pretty good pitch, but just doesn't get the call on 3-0.
Back.
Now snap throw to first. Myers dives back in safely. Here goes the runner. That's a base hit. Myers rounds second on his way to third. Oh, he throws it away.
Now batting.
Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Runners on the corners with one gone. JT Realmuto steps in. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Lifted in the air, right center field. Sizes this one up. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags for home. The throw's offline. He's safe. And they lead by 2.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play.
Man at second here with 2 away. And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Brett Myers. And that one hammered. That's back there. And it's gone. He made him pay for that one. That's his 3rd home run of the series. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 8-4. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz.
The batter.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Here comes a pitch. Line drive, that's a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Throw comes into third. The tag, and he's out.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. That's an excellent job by this guy to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now, for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never want to lose a runner in scoring position by making it out at third base. Well, you can see this team is feeling it right now. Look at the smiles. Look at the high fives. They feel real good about this 3-game series sweep, and they get it done on the road. You talk about the confidence that can produce. Tell you what, they're riding high right now. It's a nice win in this game.
And the final here today, 9-8. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Let's play ball.
Welcome in, everyone. John Shambi with Chris Singleton. No score here in the first.
Ball 4, take the base. Out, out.
Runner at first with 2 away. Brett Myers now at the plate. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. Bounced up the middle. A dive. Nice stop. And that's a great play for the out. Phillies strand 1. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. There's no score. You're watching Major League Baseball. Back here in St. Louis. And on the mound today, Andrew Painter. What's the scouting report on him?
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
base hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Base is empty, one away. Brett Myers stands in for the Phillies. He's 0 for 1. Just missed. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
The pitch. And another ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And the right-hander deals. And there's ball 4.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Over to first, and he's safe. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to.
Runner on the go. And a base hit right there. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Bounce to the left side. There's one. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. The runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. And midway in the 4th, it's the Cardinals 3 and the Phillies nothing. So up next, Brett Myers.
Brett Myers.
Right side, hard hit. The throw to first, and he's out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball.
Set for the last half of the 7th. And now here is Victor Scott. And a pitch. And there's a hit.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him.
One down. Now, Brett Myers.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Just missed.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And there's a ball. The Redbirds leading by 3, and we're at the top of the 8th. Right through there for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
And here it comes. Gets a piece and stays alive. The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And he deals. Good plate
Ball
appearance
four, take
there.
the base.
Able to take the walk. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
O'Brien checks over to first, and he's back.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. Man in scoring position with 2 away. And digging in for Philadelphia, Max Kepler. Man at second. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Moving under it. He's got it. And that is that. 1 left for Philadelphia, and this is still a 4-1 ball game.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of a 3-game series, and there's just
Let's play ball.
Welcome in, and thanks for joining us. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton.
Three.
So 2 down. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Brett Myers. Big time power. And that one is inside.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way.
That one drilled left field. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Well, as hot hitting continues, he's been getting great results lately. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
So 2 aboard and 2 out. We go to the bottom of the first. Now it's the second baseman, number 2. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Brett Myers. Doubled his first time up. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. And they turn the double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
2 gone with runners at the corners. Brett Myers stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
One thing that stands out is the rookie's ability to generate doubles. It's early, but he's already collected a few extra base hits this season.
Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
This one in the air right field. Walker moves towards it. And that is that. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Phillies 2 and the Cardinals nothing. Back here at Busch Stadium. Stepping in, Nathan Church. Here's a 2-1. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And it gets by him. Now he'll turn for second. Throw into third. Round second, digging for third. The throw to third, and he's out trying for three.
The triple is arguably the most exciting play in baseball, and the guys worked so hard to get around first, to get around second, and get thrown out at third. And you just...
So 2 on with 2 away. Brett Myers stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 3. Out to short. Barehand grab over to first. They get the out, and that will do it. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Phillies 3 and the Cardinals nothing. Back here in St. Louis, bottom of the 8th. Now the third baseman, Ramon Urias. Hit hard, base hit.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there.
Brett Myers getting ready to hit.
Myers.
Ground ball to the right side. And that should be extra bases. Coming home. Throws to second. He pulls into second as a run scores. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
This is Bryson Stott.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh? He's going.
Runner breaks for third. Hit in the air, left field. Has this one sized up, and there's one down.
Now batting, catcher.
1 out, runner at second. And now the catcher comes up to him. JT Realmuto. The pitch. He's trying for third. Swing and a miss. Throw to third. Safe. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. And the pitch. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Two on, 2 outs. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Bottom of the 9th coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout.
Play ball.
And welcome in if you're just joining us.
Leading
Along
off
with
the
Chris
afternoon
Singleton,
for
I'm John
Philadelphia.
Sciambi. Still in the
second
first.
base-
That's ball 4.
Here's Trey Turner.
Second, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
First pitch misses. Arise on at first, nobody out. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
May delivers. Foul ball there. Next pitch is outside.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Pajes has room, and he makes the catch. One down. And time now for the Phillies lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season.
You're out. 3.
Digging in, Victor. Got it. One out, base is empty. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
The center fielder, number 16, Brandon Marsh.
Out towards left center. And that'll fall for a base hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That ball right there landed in what they call a no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
And that one handled. One at second. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied, 0-0. So one out, nobody on. Here's the Cardinal DH, Nathan Church. Well, that's a base hit.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock.
2 outs, nobody on. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies, and he's already singled in this game. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. 2 outs, base is empty. Next pitch is downstairs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. Left-hand hitter waits. Just off the inside corner, and it's 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. They're up 2-0. Base is full, 2 gone. And now the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. 1 for 2. That one off the mark, and it's 1-0.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, He could bust this game wide open.
Next offering is in for a strike. 2 outs. Bases are full. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one missed. The pitch. And that's down and away.
That's a really good take.
Line, and that's a base hit. 1 run's in. The second run scores, and they lead by 4.
Well, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. Got it by for the K. So 2 runs in the inning, 3 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. And we're back. New inning getting started. And now for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh. The line and the pitch. Off the mark there. 1-0. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Hauls it in for the out.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Well, the goal when you go on the road is to at least play 500 ball. Well, they've been winning series. They win this one here. And you got yourself a little bit of breathing room, but you want to keep the same mindset. Let's go into the next place, and let's take that series again.
And the final score here, 4-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you game 1 of a big 4-game set. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars in the sport. Brett Myers leads the team at OPS, so he's the guy that looks to slug and basically make things happen for them offensively.
Just a machine in terms of production at the plate. He'll take his walks, he'll barrel up the baseball, he'll hit the ball in the gaps, he'll hit the ball over the fence. So talk about a guy going good. That's him right now, and he's a bat that you want to stay away from if you're the pitcher. Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Brett Myers.
The center fielder, Brett Myers.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. And misses inside. And it is 2-1. That one missing inside.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with the middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
And he walked him.
Take your base, ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter.
First and second, 2 down. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch.
Back here in Philadelphia, on to the third inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, O'Neal Cruz kicks and fires. Base hit.
Batting eighth, the catcher, number 14.
Here's some real power at the plate. Brett Myers. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. And another ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That one misses, and it's 3-0. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And a 4-pitch walk.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. Righty delivers. Runner takes off. The throw, tag, and he's out.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Brett Myers stands in for the Phillies. And what a two-way player. Not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. That one misses. Ball 1. In the air, left field.
Find the ball.
And that's a fair ball. In comes the run from third. It's 2-0.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. First and second, 2 outs. Kyle Schwarber digs in now. Schwarber swings and hammers one to right. Leaks at the wall, but can't haul it in. 1 run is in. He's in there. And it's 4-0.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Brett Myers.
Brett Myers.
Misses outside, and that's ball one.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
And he takes a strike. The Phillies up big in this one as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Reynolds ranging back. That's not coming back. A 3-run homer. It's 9-0.
He's swinging a red-hot bat. This isn't the first home run we've seen him hit these last few games, and it probably won't be the last. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that.
Man at second with 1 away. Next to hit, Brett Myers. He's already homered here in this one.
Hey, let it rip, let it go.
First
Ball.
pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Wouldn't chase
No,
that
that's
time. 1 out and a runner at second. Misses
Ball.
with the 2-0, and he's
3-0.
fired 3 straight outside the strike zone.
Hey, get your pitch. Let's go.
And there's the automatic.
Thought the green light might be on right
3-1.
there, but maybe not. If you're looking to swing in that count, that's the pitch you want.
Man at second. And that's too
Ball
high,
4.
ball
Take your
4.
His ability to draw walks has been something
for Philadelphia.
that's been part of his
The
career
designated
since day
hitter.
1.
Kyle.
Here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber.
All right, 1 time.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Reynolds gets under it. Makes the catch. 2 down. So 2 down,
Now batting.
and now it
Catcher.
is JT
JT.
Real Muto.
Real Muto.
2 outs. Chopper to second. Loud. In plenty of time to first, and Real Muto is out. Out number 3. Looks like he's heading back out for the 9th as he'll go for the shutout when we.
After a couple of times through the order, this team really figured it out with the bats. A huge 5th inning, and that was all they really needed to get this victory today. Really nice job to pick up the W today.
9-0 your final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Play ball.
Welcome to those just tuning in. In with Chris Singleton.
Batting
And
for
digging in for
the
Philadelphia,
center
Brett
fielder,
Myers.
Brett Myers.
That clips the zone, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the 2nd game of the series. That
One
misses.
ball, 1 strike.
And 1-1. And another ball.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Fastball for a strike. And there's a ball. Bryson Stott to bat next. Man on second, 2 down. And that's ball 4.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
This is Bryson Stott. 2 on, 2 outs. Swings and misses, struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. No score here in the second.
Marcell Ozuna.
And a rope into center field, base hit.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has.
And now, Brett Myers walked his first time. Lifted in the air, out to left. Reynolds gets under it. Calls it in for the out.
The third baseman, number 5, Bryson.
Here's Joey Bart now. Ozuna, the lead runner out at second. Reynolds over at first with 1 away. Center field. Myers settles under this one. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. Here comes the throw. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. And we still have no score. Back here in Philadelphia, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Brett Myers. And a pitch. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Pitch in the dirt, and the count's even at 2. Wouldn't chase that time.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. And ball 4 to aboard.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with a free pass.
First and second, no outs. Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. Runners on the move. Swing and a miss.
Get out.
Throw to third. Save. Double steal. Righty to the plate. Back to right. And Garcia is out. Runners tagging from second and third. He'll score on the sac fly, and they trail by 1.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did.
All set for the start of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz. The 0-2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
So digging in, Brett Myers. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And the pitch. That's off the mark, and that is ball one.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The pitch. And now 2-1. And another ball.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
3-1 is on the way. That clips the inside corner for a strike. And now the lefty. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. The pitch. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't. Well, this was a tightly played game.
From the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, Saturday afternoon action on the show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Philadelphia Phillies.
And now,
all right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. Today's starting pitcher, Andrew Painter. What do we need to know here?
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match. But I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
All right, ready to go here. Here's the third baseman, Nick Gonzalez.
batting second.
2 outs, runner at first. Now it's the power speed combo, Brett Myers. And a foul ball. Ball one there. Two outs. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Cruz going back. It bangs off the wall. Here comes Harper around third. Oh, the throw is wild. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. And they put the tag on him. That's the third out, inning over. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on. We move on to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. It's the Phillies 1 and the Pirates nothing. Top of the second, and here is O'Neal Cruz.
O'Neal.
3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Line drive, base hit. And now for the Phillies, Brett Myers.
Number 7, Brett Myers.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in game 3 of this 4-game series. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2. And a curve is down and in.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
And that one is in the dirt. Ball 2. Checks his swing, appeal to third, did not go. And at second. Got him. And that's the first out.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it.
And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Brett Myers. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. They'll throw to third, into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. The Phils trying to break this one open. Last half of inning number 5. And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Downstairs, and it misses, ball 4.
He knew he had a little wiggle room with the open base, but now that disappears. Mistake to this next batter, and this inning might really break open.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground, could be 2. Fires to second for 1. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
1 down. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Brett Myers.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
1 down, Phillies down a run. Strike 2. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Looking to get the tying run on base. Missed inside with the curve.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And now 2-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
That one misses, and the count's full. Kyle Schwarber next to bat for Philadelphia. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Unafraid to throw it right there. That's trusting your stuff. Just 1 out away from getting out of a huge jam.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Brett Myers.
Number 7, Brett Myers.
That one almost got him.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Pitch misses, and now 2-0.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
2 balls, 1 strike.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. High fly ball down the left field line. That one carrying. One runs in, and it's off the wall. In to score from first. Now a 3-run game, 7-4.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
So runner at second, 2 down. Next is the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber. 2 outs. Hard hit, knocks it down. Around third, off balance throw, in time. Schwarber out of the play. What a play, inning over. 4 runs in the inning, and they've jumped in front. Through 8 full, it's the Phillies 7 and the Buccos 4.
All these players were able to take the lead in the bottom of the 8th and just cruise to this win, getting those final 3 outs in the top of the 9th. Excellent job of securing your home field and keeping the fans in the ball game all the way to the end. Nice W all the way around.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Let's play ball.
Welcome in, everyone. John Shambi with Chris Singleton. No score. Runner at first with 2 away. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Base knock, center field. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The throw in. There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Pirates 1, and the Phillies coming. Back here with my pal Singy, and on the hill, the big righty, Paul Skeens. Chris, a pretty remarkable season on the mound for him.
Yeah, just a real solid season last year, finishing with a sub-2 ERA. That's getting it done. That is not having more than maybe one subpar start in the season. It's pretty much domination from wire to wire. And when you can do that against good hitters today that are looking to get the ball in the air, hit the ball over the fence, and slug, really impressive in what he did last year, and I only expect him to build on it this season.
Griffin hauls it in to end the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. We move on to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. It's the Pirates 1 and the Phillies nothing. Marcell Ozuna, the next Pirate to hit.
Marcell Ozuna.
Kicks and deals. That's ripped. Base hit.
That's back-to-back singles for him. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hit.
Brett Myers stands in for the Phillies. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Blue, light tower power?
That's right. Fouled off. He was late. That one ripped, but foul. 2 on, 2 outs.
1-2.
That misses the zone. Now 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And a swing and a miss, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. They get a run on. Brett Myers stands in for the Phillies. This guy with light tower power.
Brett Myers.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Just missed.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. That just misses. 3-1.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
That clips the corner.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
This to center field. Cruz has a beat on it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Up next for the Pirates, Connor Griffin. 1 down, base is empty. Now a screamer into the outfield. Grabs it on the run. 2 down.
Now back.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, Brett Myers.
The center fielder, Brett Myers.
The pitch. And there's a foul ball. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of ball.
And your final 3-1. Here in Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park, we've got baseball coming up for Jackie Robinson Day. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Alongside my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Chompy. Thanks for joining us here. Chris, today a special day on the Major League Baseball calendar, Jackie Robinson Day. Everyone on the field wearing number 42 to honor Jackie and his breaking of the professional baseball color barrier in 1947. With the Brooklyn Dodgers.
Well, Boog, it's a great day for everyone in terms of just the unity that it helped to bring forth within our country, and a lot of times that's done through sport. But for me as a black player, when I think about Jackie Robinson and I think about the connection of such a great player and all of
About to get started here. And our pitcher tonight, Zach Wheeler. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
On the ground, Tovar to first, out on a bang-bang play.
Well, he's one of the best shortstops in the sport, no doubt about it, and he put his skills on display once again right there. Great stop on the backhand, but it was the transfer and throw for me that
here's the rookie third baseman.
Hey, we got one here.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field.
Everything came together for him. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride.
Ready to go, bottom 4. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brett Myers. There's a strike. That misses the zone, and it's 1-1.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
The 1-2. And that one almost got him.
He might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Just off the inside corner, and that's ball 3. Chases that one out of the zone. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed.
1 out, base is empty. And the batter now, Brett Myers. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The Rockies up by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Up and in, and the count 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in a 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
That one misses in the dirt. And it skips in the dirt. 1 down, Phillies down a run. On the ground to third, and that chance handled. Throws to first in time.
Now that the designated.
This is Willie Castro. And here it comes. Base hit.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where he could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
Here comes a pitch. Chopped out towards short. Tovar zips it across. 1 up, 1 down.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages.
On to extra innings. So in now for Colorado, Mickey Moniak. In the air, center field. He's under it. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Here's the throw. Tag out at third. And that's a double play.
When you're already in scoring position, if you decide to tag, you really want to be more than 100% confident that you can make it safely to third, because otherwise you take a potential run scoring opportunity off the board. Great throw to third.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Tuesday baseball on the show. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. Chris, one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team in home runs and runs batted in, Brett Myers. Always exciting to see him in action. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Brett Myers. Myers, the rangy center fielder, only 18 years old. He's been scoring a lot of runs lately. He scored 9 times in the last 10 games. Way high. Turner leads off first with 2 down to the inning. The 1-1 is fouled off. That one ran inside, almost got him. Goes down looking. Phillies strand 1, scoreless after 1. Man at first, Brett Myers will hit next. He's 0 for 1. Breaking ball inside. Ball 1. That's a strike across the top of the zone. On the ground, right side. Castro throws to first. Inning over. 1 left for Philadelphia, but they're on top 2-0. So first and second with 1 gone. And now for the Phillies, Brett Myers. Late swing, foul to the left.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, or maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And another ball.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
That one is inside ball 4. And I mean, oh, so close.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Ball 4. He's walked in a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
So the bases are loaded here, 1 gone. JT Realmuto, the next to hit. The throw to second, and that's 2. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. We're through 5. It's the Phillies 5 and the Rockies nothing. Back at Citizens Bank Park, here's the left fielder, Mickey Moniak. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hand.
Man at second here with 2 away. Brett Myers stands in for the Phillies. Pitch misses inside. 1-0.
No strike.
In there at the knees. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Runner at second, 2 down here in the second game of the series. And that one lifted in the air center field. Doyle makes the catch. That is the inning. Phillies strand 1, but they hold a 5-0 lead.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games
Play ball.
And welcome in if you're just joining us,
Leading off
along with
tonight
Chris
for
Singleton. I'm John Schaub. Runner on at first with one gone. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball one. Schwarber, a former All-Star, hitting third in the lineup. He joined the team as a free agent. That one missed.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Wouldn't chase that time.
3-0.
The Rise leads off first with one away. Next pitch in for a strike, 3-1.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now. Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Adolis Garcia now at the plate. Ground ball could be two. Bryant over to second, return throw to first, got him, double play, and that'll do it. We played one here in Philadelphia, and there is no score at Citizens Bank Park. One down. Here's the second baseman, Willie Castro. One down, base is empty. Back up the middle and a base hit. And dig in for Philadelphia, Kyle Schwarber worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. And it's through for a hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
2 outs. Right through there, got him. Inning over.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam, clearly.
Ezekiel. Tovar getting ready to hit.
Ezekiel.
Well, Boog, 4 games wasn't too long of a losing streak, but they're definitely happy to be back in the win column. Now you can turn things around, get on the right track, and probably start a winning streak from here.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaub. And singing the big bat in the lineup so far this year, Brett. So 2 away with nobody on. And here's the catcher, Kyle Field. And a seed into center. That's a base hit.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
2 outs, runner at first. So up next for Chicago, Lamont Wade Jr. into center and a base hit. Throw in Holtz, the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate.
And here's the rookie center fielder, Brett Myers. Everyone knows you got to be careful here, Chris. He is the best OPS in the National League. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The Phillies trailing by 3 here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner from third comes across, and it's now a 2-run game.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
So first and second with one man gone. So here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber. Ripped into right field, base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there of letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing.
2 on, 1 out. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. In the air, left side. And Benintendi able to make the grab. Runner tagging from third. Throw is offline, and he scores. It's 3-3.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
Brett Myers will hit next. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Swung on, belted. Benintendi going back on it. That one is good. So he goes yard to left. His 9th homer of the year. It's 7-3.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow it.
Back here in Philadelphia, top half of the 3rd inning. And the batter now, Colson Montgomery. That's a base hit.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
Swing and a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling.
And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Brett Myers. Thorpe back to work. That's inside. Ball 1.
Love coming to Citizens Bank Park. Best ice cream in all of the league at the press level. It's only been around since 2004, but plenty of awesome history here already. It's the only stadium with multiple postseason no-hitters. Remember, Roy Halladay did it back in 2010, and the Houston Astros threw a combined no-no in Game 4 of the 2022 World Series.
Right-handed reliever, and he walked him on 4 pitches.
That could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and the leadoff batter's on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off the shoulder.
Man at first, Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Rolled to short, possible 2 balls. Off balance feed, there's 1. Back to first, and that is a double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Brett Myers, the next to hit.
7. Brett Myers.
Wouldn't chase that time. Right side, and that's just foul. Harper gets his lead at first, nobody out. And the next pitch is way outside. Swings through that one for strike 2. That misses the zone, and the count's full. Stays alive. Three-two on the way. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Left-hand batter waits. To the right side. Good feed. That's one. Relay to first. Double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around. Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark, you're sleeping in your own bed, you're eating your clubhouse manager's food, everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. From the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars in the sport. Brett Myers leads the team at OPS, so he's the guy that looks to slug. Man at first. And up next for Chicago, Chase Mydroth. That's a laser base hit. Lead runner around second. Throw into third. And he's got no chance. He's out.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. That's an excellent job by this guy to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now, for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never want to lose a runner in score.
So 2 down. Brett Myers stands in for the Phillies. Swinging a foul straight back. Myers measures 6 feet 2 inches, 215 pounds, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the second game of the series.
1 ball.
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Safe at second, and now a man into scoring position.
This is something that'll happen to him from time to time behind the dish. The defense is a part of his game he's trying to improve, but right there just couldn't squeeze it, and it cost him.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Froze him with the heater at the knees.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results.
Next to hit, Luis Angel Acuna. Top of the third, no score. base hit.
The batter, number 10, second baseman.
Bottom 4, and now the big-time power threat, Brett Myers.
The center fielder, Brett Myers.
Martin back to work. That one fouled off.
Let's go, big fella.
And takes low for ball 1.
1-1.
Fastball for a strike. Here's a 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. And the right-hander deals. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, a great back and forth in that at-bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Kickoff move to first, and he's back in safely. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Throw to second. Great jump.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Hard ground ball for a base stop. Coming home. He'll score, and now they trail by 1.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good...
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Brett Myers. He's 0 for 1. Got a good eye there.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
That one finds the zone, and the count even at 1. Turner on second. Harper at first. 1 gone.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
2 on, 1 out.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Now all even up. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize it. Now at the plate, Kyle Beal.
Kyle Beal.
And that's a base hit.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. I could watch base hits like that.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. And now the center fielder, Brett Myers.
Brett Myers.
That one misses, and it's 1-0. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here at the bottom of the 7th. And another ball.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
That missed by a lot. And that's ball 3.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with the middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
And there's ball 4.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
So first and second with 2 outs. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Hot shot to third. Zips it to first. Schwarber out of the play. Inning over. That's a crucial missed opportunity. So they strand a pair. 8th inning coming up. It's the White Sox 2 and the Phillies 1. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Luis Angel Acuna. At the belt and fires. And a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. To third. And he's out easily.
He comes up firing, and there was an anticipation and kind of an excitement when the ball went in his direction that he was going to have an opportunity to throw somebody out. And that's the attitude that aggressive and good outfielders have.
Here in the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. Brett Myers stands in for the Phillies.
Myers.
Foul ball.
Hey, you guys, go in bed. Let's go.
And a pitch.
Hey!
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
1 ball, 2 strikes, McCown.
And he deals.
Ball.
And they'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Beat it out, beat it out, beat it out.
Throw to first, gets him. Good job to stay with it there for the second out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Play ball.
Welcome in and thanks for joining us. John. With Chris Singleton. Brett Myers digs in now.
Brett Myers.
Hit hard on the ground is short. They get the force. That's out number 3. End of 1. And we're still scoreless. New inning getting started. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox. Colson Montgomery. Base hit center field.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride load out of the way early.
Man at first with 1 gone. Here's the catcher, Kyle Field. The pitch. And that's a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The throw in. And he's got no chance. He's out.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. That's an excellent job by this guy to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now, for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never want to lose a runner in score.
Now, here is Brett Myers. He's 0 for 1.
Myers.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 1-1.
Well, he left that changeup up, Got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Two outs. And another ball. Next offering is downstairs.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
That's too high, and it's ball 4. Another walk.
He just hasn't had great command of his pitches in this one. Definitely more walks than you'd like to see.
Designated hitter.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and the inning is over.
Well, this guy competes hard.
Andrew Benintendi steps up. One run across in the frame so far. Top half of inning number 4. Ripped on a line to center. Myers calls it in, and there's 2 away.
The catcher, number 8.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Brett Myers. Hit well, right field, way back, and gone. A gigantic blast, and they add on. It's 6-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Man at first, and now it's going to be Colson Montgomery. The Phils leading by 5, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That smash towards center. Myers makes the grab. 1 away. Two gone with runners at the corners. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brett Myers. He's already homered in this game. Fastball for a strike.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
That misses, and the count even 1-1. Two on, 2 outs. Fought off foul. And the righty deals. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Kicks and fires. That one in the dirt, 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Two outs. Popped up. Settles underneath it. And makes the grab. And that ends the inning. One left for Philadelphia. They lead it, though, 6-1. And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Brett Myers. He's already homered here in this one. Now a fly ball to right center. Grichuk pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. 9-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Play ball. Three.
Welcome to those just tuning in with Chris Singleton. I'm John Shambi. We're in the first, and there's no score. And a foul ball. And a pitch. Ground ball scooped up, Ke'Bryan Hayes. They take the force out, and that is the third out of the inning. Phillies strand one, and now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. Back here at Great American Ballpark, getting the nod on the mound, Jesus Luzardo.
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into a ball game.
Lodolo back to work. And it's fouled away. The wind of the pitch. Strike two.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
The lefty fires. That misses. The count now 2-2. Almost got him. Payoff pitch. Out to short.
Come on, beat it out, beat it out.
Over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Runner at first with two away. Here's a big power threat. Brett Myers. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. Myers, only 18 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. And now the lefty. Battling here as he fouls it away. Sets him down looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. Now batting Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Now batting third baseman Ke'Bryan Hayes.
That one ripped. Snags it for the second out.
The left fielder, number 7.
Base is empty, one away. And now for the Phillies, Brett Myers. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And first offering is fouled off. Up the middle. Throws to first in time.
Definitely one of the easiest saves you'll ever see.
Let's play ball. Take your base, ball 4.
Welcome in, everyone. John Shambi with Chris.
Batting
2
in,
outs, runner at
the right
first.
fielder,
Dylan Moore getting ready to hit. Up the middle, De La Cruz. And that is that. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Sal Stewart, the next to hit for the Reds. The 0-2. And there's a base hit to right field. Lead runner around second. The tag at third, and he's out.
Oh, that's just a terrible decision to go for third right there. I mean, he was hosed by a lot. Not even close. You've got to be a little smarter than that on the base paths.
Back here in Cincinnati, here's Dylan Moore.
The right fielder, Dylan Moore.
The line to kick the pitch. And a big swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A massive home run. His first homer of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds.
The left fielder, Matt McClain.
Line drive, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Not shortstop,
Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. The 2-2. Lined into right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down.
The batter, the third baseman.
Now it's going to be Dylan Moore. He's already homered in this game.
Now batting, the right fielder, Dylan Moore.
There's a strike. Moore, in his 5th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a slurve, and he works in a changeup. Next offering is in for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
That one just misses.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
First and third, 2 away. And now Dylan Moore. He's already homered here in this one. And that's outside. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And a 1-1. And it's strike 2.
Well, that's that start right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of break. It's so tough to get that barrel to.
Swing and a pop-up. Stewart should have this one. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that'll do it. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot.
Another solid outing from him out of the bullpen. He's up to double digits now with his 10th save of the season.
And your final score here today, 2-1 for Chris Singleton and our
Play ball. 3. 3.
Welcome in and thanks for joining us. John Sciambi with Chris. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Brett Myers.
Brett Myers.
Burns back to work. Check swing, went around. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Good eye in that spot.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Here's a 1-2. And that just misses.
It's a good take.
And another ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And out of here. He circles the bases. His 11th of the year. It's 1-0.
He hasn't been at his best at the plate these last few games, so this could end up being an important home run for him. Maybe it's a sign of more to come. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at-bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Bottom of the second. Eugenio Suarez up to hit down.
The third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Line to the pitch. That one laced to center and a base hit.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride low, out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like...
Here's Nathaniel Lowe.
The designated hitter, Nathaniel Lowe.
Liner, base hit.
Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of...
Base is empty with 2 away. And here is Brett Myers. To the air, right field. Myers drifts towards it. Nabs it. And that is that. Sal Stewart, the next to hit for the Reds. The pitch. The rise. Quick feed to second for 1, and that's 2. But they push across 1 run on 2 hits, including the homer. No errors, no one left. On to inning number 4. All tied 1-1. Brett Myers stands in for the Phillies. He's already homered in this game. And that one is inside ball 1. Righty delivers. And that's in there at the knees. That catches the zone for a strike, and the count is 1-2.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt. In the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call. Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Phillies 3 and the Reds 1. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Brett Myers. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Antone, 30 years old now, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2014. That one not close. 1 ball, 1 strike. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back. Say goodbye to that one. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 6-1.
Maybe he's starting to break out of this mini slump. That's the type of swing that makes you think good things are coming his way. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. 2 outs. And a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. The throw to third. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, he tried to be aggressive, see if he could get that much closer to home plate. But an absolutely perfect throw from the outfield. Exciting play to end the inning.
Here's some real power at the plate. Brett Myers. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
This one in the air. Stewart settles underneath it. Brings it in. And that is that. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th.
This team is laser focused right now. They knew coming into this series they were going to have to execute, come up with the big hits and the timely hits, as well as pitch and pitch effectively. They've done all of that. They've won the first 3 games of this series. 1 more to seal it and have a very successful road series.
And a 7-1 finish in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB.
Play ball. 3.
And welcome in if you're just joining us, along with Chris Singleton. Here's the center fielder, Brett Myers.
The center fielder, Brett Myers.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98. But a really good pass at the ball.
Breaking ball inside. Now 1 and 2. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his...
1 out, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Brett Myers. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Fourth inning underway, no score. Now 1-1.
1-1.
And that one is inside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
One down, base is empty. Close, but called a ball. And the count is 3-1.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Second base.
This is Bryson Stott.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Down,
And it's ball 4.
first
He
base.
missed down low.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Adolis Garcia. Runner edges away at second. Swings and misses, struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
So 2 aboard and 2 out, scoreless game. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
Runner, yes,
Double
yes.
steal. And he can't make the play. Myers headed for the plate, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Phillies leave a couple, and we're still knotted at 0. All set for the top of the 6th. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Brett Myers. Here the right-hander back to work. That's in there, and it's 0-1. That one missing inside. And a pitch. Just off the inside edge.
It's a good take.
And another ball. The wind of the pitch. And down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed.
Dane Myers, the next to hit for the Reds. The pitch. In the air out to center. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. The throw to third. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play.
When you're already in scoring position, if you decide to tag, you really want to be more than 100% confident that you can make it safely to third, because otherwise you take a potential run-scoring opportunity off the board.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 8th, and now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Brett Myers. And a foul ball. The 0-1. Fouled off. He was late. And the 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. Kicks and deals. That one almost got him. Wouldn't chase that time. And delivers outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. Ground ball right side, could be 2. There's one. On to first, double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get it. It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of